How can I change the world? This has been a question that we've been asking ourselves for a really long time right now. Hello, my name is Samantha Curiel, and today I'm going to talk about ways in which we can change our world. When we think about these questions, we mostly might think about really famous people and really important people that have made a great impact on society. We might think about Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Gandhi, Darwin, Einstein, really important and famous people. But what do you think about Hitler? When I say think about someone that has changed the world, okay, maybe he didn't change the world in a good way. He might have killed thousands and thousands of people. But you know what came after what he did? It came the promulgation of the human rights. So maybe even if his main, what he wanted to do was create an evil, well, he didn't create it at the end. It's the small things, and not only the small, but if not what you do, that'll have a consequence. Everything have a consequence. And the thing about this question is that as kids, as students, as teenagers, they have been expecting a lot from us. Our elders, our teachers, our parents are like, oh, you're going to be Mexico's future, or you're going to be the one who has to change the world because you have to change the world that we left for you. And it's okay. We obviously care about our present. We obviously care about our world, and we want a better world. But the thing is that we have been asking ourselves the wrong question. We have been asking ourselves, how can I change the world? But let's be honest, the world is a pretty big thing. And I don't think that one person can change the entire world. But the question that we should be asking ourselves is, how can I change my world? How do the things I do have an impact on people? And how can I change the things I do every day on a daily basis, things that are not really complicated, the things that can actually make a difference on every day? What are some things that you can do all of the days to change the world even a little bit? For me, there are three main things that you want or that you might do for this. The first one is smiling. The power of smile has been proved that when you go to a place and you smile at someone, that immediately makes it feel like a cooler way or like a better weather between you and the other person. Another thing that you can do is give away the things that you have that somebody else doesn't have. Okay, if you have a lot of money, then give away some. Or if you don't have, if you had a lot of clothes that you're not wearing, then give them away. And one of the most important for me, always be grateful for what you have. If you're walking by the street and someone makes something nice to you, say thanks. This can actually change someone's day and your day most of the things. So these are some things that can change the world little by little. And maybe we might think that what we do does not have an impact, but it does have an impact. What would you have said if someone had told you when a kid or a young adult eats a bat, well, that's gonna kill thousands of people. You wouldn't thought about this. But here we are today, stuck in our homes with this famous virus that has come to all of us because it's said that a bunch of people ate a bat. So this is just a really simple example of how something that even one or two or three persons did can have a really huge impact on society. So let's all be honest and let's all talk about that every single thing that we do counts. So that's on your hands. Is your impact going to be on a good way or in a bad way? That's what you have to decide. Thanks.